Not playing. Okay. Okay. No. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I got it. To succeed in this industry, we need to start thinking big. I don't mean we need to design bigger products. I'm mainly concerned about thinking more globally. Our recent product line is incredibly successful here and in Western Europe. The problem is our competitors are killing us in Asia and Africa. We need to figure out a way to design much more consumer-friendly products for these markets. I'm presenting a challenge to the designing team. Come up with something that meets our current standards, but is strictly aimed at those markets. I'm sure we can do this. We just need to put our heads together. That's the same. I know that voice. That's the same type of voice. So I'm just going to do one sentence. Just one sentence. Watch. Okay. The first sentence you're having trouble with. So, to succeed, I'll do it slowly. To succeed in this business. I'm sorry. One more time. To succeed in this industry, we need to start thinking big. And you're having trouble with in this, right?
Yes.
To succeed in this industry. To succeed in this industry. To succeed in this industry. To succeed in this. To succeed in this. To succeed in this industry. To succeed in this industry. Right? Just watch it again at home. To succeed in this industry, we need to start thinking big. I don't mean we need to design bigger products. I'm mainly concerned about, okay, this you cannot hear because it's a double M. I'm mainly. So this is common sense, this is experience, and this is repetition and grammar. If you know your grammar, mainly concerned. Concerned? I am concerned.
Concerned.
No, adjective, right?
Yes.
Adjective. So, bidoshi.
Yes.
Mainly is
Fukushi.
fukushi, right? Fukushi plus keoshi, right?
Yes.
That's natural, right? I'm mainly concerned.
I'm mainly concerned.
I'm mainly concerned. That's a common set phrase. I'm mainly concerned about the money. I'm mainly concerned with the date. I'm mainly concerned with the time, right? I'm mainly concerned. So when you hear concerned, mainly concerned, you have to think, keoshi, go back, must be bidoshi somewhere. So I'm must be there. But you can't hear it because you have the double M there, right?
Yes.
I'm mainly. There's probably a good speaker has a slightly longer M. I'm mainly, see? I'm mainly concerned about thinking. Okay. And then our recent product line is incredibly successful here and in, but the D is silent. And in, right? Rock and roll. Salt and pepper. Good and bad. Right? Right. And in, we can't say so we have to say the but the D is silent. And in Western Europe. Now the important point here for you, and many students ignore this fact, okay? Vowel, the boing is very important. In. Okay, the it's a painful A. It's like someone is stepping on your finger, like and in. So I'll do it one more time. Our recent product line is incredibly successful here and in Western Europe. Our recent product line is incredibly successful here and in Western Europe. And in Western Europe. And in Western Europe. And in Western Europe. But you don't hear the D. We don't usually pronounce it. Okay. We need to find out a way to design much more consumer-friendly products for these markets. Okay. We need to figure out a way. We need to figure out a way. Figure out again. It's not oh, it's ow. Outa. Ow. Out. We need to figure out a way.
I need to figure out a way.
Yeah, good. Out a way. Out a way to. Okay, this is kind of a common sentence. I need to figure out a way to. I need to figure out a way to. I need to figure out a way to get to Tokyo cheaply.
Or chunk. There's a chunk.
I need to figure out a way to fix my computer without taking it to the Mac store. For example, I don't know, that's a bad. I need to figure out a way to learn all the kanji this weekend. That's a bad example, but I need to figure out a way to fix my motorcycle. I need to figure out a way to. I need to figure out a way to. Okay. Okay. I need to figure out a way to divorce my wife and keep my money. That's difficult because I'm Tiger Woods. I need to figure out a way to divorce my wife and keep my money. Okay. Now, the other problem, you said you couldn't hear S. We need to figure out a way to design much more consumer-friendly products for these markets. Products for, I don't know why I can't. T. Products for these markets. Right? Well, it's kind of common sense. It must be S. Because, I know why. We need to figure out a way to design a much more consumer-friendly product. Much more. Product. But no so must be plural. That's grammar. That's your grammar. If your grammar is strong, your listening is strong. Right? If you can see, there's an article, it must be singular. A product. But there's no There's no
We can
look, listen, simple sentence. Yeah. I have products.
I have product.
I have products. Did I say product or products? Which one? I have product.
I have product. No S.
No, must be an S.
Must be
an S.
Must be
Even if you can't hear the S, there must be an S because I said, can I write here? I have product. I said I have product. But that's impossible. It cannot be. Must be. Actually, there is a way to say product, but it's like drugs. Product. You have product. You have the product. But that's different. I have products. It's more common. More likely. The chances are must be there. Even if you can't hear it. But if I say this, sorry, I have a. Right? I have a product. I have a product. I have a product. Oh. If you hear the must be no S.
No S.
If you hear nothing here, must be S. That's what I mean. Those little things are important. So when you're writing this, when you're writing your paper, that's what you have to pay attention to. The articles, that's very important. And that's how listening improves. Listening improves if your grammar is strong. Okay? Let's do one more. I'm presenting a challenge to. I'm presenting a challenge to the design team. I'm presenting a challenge. Challenge also singular. A challenge. Right? Come up with something that meets our current standards but is strictly here you can't hear it because SS together is strictly. And again, must be grammar. Come up with something that meets our current standards but is aimed.
But is aimed.
Aimed is keyoshi.
Yes.
You need bidoshi. So even if you can't hear, look, I'm going to read it without the is. Come up with something that meets our current standards but strictly aimed at those markets. But strictly aimed at those markets. Even if I don't say is, right? But is strictly aimed at those markets. It must be there. Even if you can't hear it, if you can hear this, then you can hear the is. If you can't hear this, that's a problem. And aimed at is set. Aimed at. I aimed the gun at the screen. Aimed at.
Yes.
Set phrase.
Set phrase.
Aimed it. Aimed it. But it is difficult to hear. It is difficult to hear. Aimed it. We need to come up with something that meets our current standards, but is strictly aimed at those markets. It's aimed at those markets. Aimed it. Aimed it. Aimed at is nice pronunciation, but lazy American pronunciation. Aimed it.
Aimed it.
Aimed at those markets. Aimed at those markets. Aimed at those.
Aimed it.
Aimed it. Almost like it. Aimed at those markets.
Aimed it.
Yes. Okay, so watch this video again, then listen to this and tell me if it helped.